Good morning, students. As you know, we have started the lesson ratio and proportion. We completed exercise 12.1. Now we start our next part, proportion. If two ratios are equal, we say that they are in proportion and use the symbol this or to equate the two ratios. That means if two ratios are equal, we say that these two ratios are in proportion, and this denoted by this symbol. Now, four quantities are said to be in proportion. Four quantities are said to be in proportion if the ratio of first and second quantities is equal to the ratio of third and fourth quantities. Okay, four quantities are said to be in proportion if the ratio of first and second quantities is equal to the ratio of third and fourth quantities. Thus, 3, 10, 15, 50 are in proportion. Since ratio of first two quantities 3 upon 10 equal to the ratio of third and fourth quantity 15 upon 50. That means we indicate the proportion by 3 is to 10 as 15 is to 10. That means these four quantities are in proportion. It is read as 3 is to 10 as 15 is to 50. Okay, here 50 is there. Next, if two ratios are not equal, then we say that they are not in proportion. Okay, if two ratios are not equal, then we say that they are not in proportion. In a statement of proportion, the four quantity involves when taken in order are known as respective terms. Okay, first and fourth terms of that proportion, first and fourth terms of the proportion are known as extreme terms, and the second and third terms are known as middle terms. So in proportion, first and fourth terms are known as extreme terms and second and third terms are known as middle terms. For example, in 35 is to 70 as 2 is to 4, these are four terms. 35, 70, 2, 4 are the four terms. Now 35 and 4, this is the first term and this is the fourth term. So 35 and 4 are the extreme terms. Now 70 and 2 are the middle terms. In this way you find out extreme terms and middle terms. Now we start one example. Are 30, 40, 45 and 60 are in proportion? We have to check these four terms are in proportion. Now ratio of first two quantity 30 and 40. See, ratio of 30 to 40, 30 upon 40, which is equal to 3 by 4. We read it as 3 is to 4. Now ratio of third and fourth quantity 45 and 60. 45 to 60 is 45 upon 60, which is equal to 3 is to 4. So both ratios are equal. Yes. So the given terms 30, 40, 45 and 60 are in proportion. They are equal. So therefore they are in proportion. Symbolically we write 30 is to 40 as 45 is to 60. Now we start exercise 12.2. Question number 1. Determine if the following are in proportion. First, A 15, 45, 40, 120. Here 15, 45. So the ratio of first two quantity 15 is to 45. 15 upon 45. Divide numerator and denominator by 15. So 15 divided by 15 upon 45 divided by 15, which is equal to 1 upon 3. And in terms of ratio, it is 1 is to 3. Now the ratio of third and fourth quantity 40:120 is 40 upon 120. Divide numerator and denominator by 40. The ratio is 1/3. So it is 1:3. Now both the ratios are same, 1:3, 1:3. Therefore, since this first ratio and second ratio are equal, therefore the quantities given 15, 45, 40, 120 are in proportion. So to show the ratios are in proportion, show that the ratios are equal. Now B, 33:121. Okay, and B, 33, 121, 996, we have to check they are in proportion or not. Now ratio of first quantity is 33:121, so which is equal to 33 upon 121, which is equal to divide numerator and denominator by 11, which is you get 3 upon 11, which is equal to 3:11. Now 9:96. So 9 upon 96, divide numerator and denominator by highest common factor of 9 and 96, that is 3. So 9 divided by 3, 96 divided by 3, which is equal to 3 upon 32. So the ratio of 9:96 is 3:32, and ratio of 33:121, 3:11. Both ratio are not equal, not same. So 33:121 not equal to 9:96. Therefore 33, 121, 996 are not in proportion. Now see, 24:28, which is equal to 24 divided by 28. Divide numerator and denominator by highest common factor of 24 and 28, that is 4. So 24 divided by 4 upon 28 divided by 4, which is equal to 6/7, and the ratio is 6:7. Now the ratio of third and fourth quantity 36:48, which is equal to 36 upon 48. Divide numerator and denominator by 12. So 36 divided by 12 upon 48 divided by 12, which is equal to 3/4. So ratio is 3:4. Since the ratio of 24:28 not equal to the ratio of 36:48, so this quantity, those two ratios are not equal. Therefore 24, 28, 36, 48 are not in proportion because the ratios are not equal. Now D, 32:48. So 32 upon 48. Divide numerator and denominator by highest common factor of 32 and 48, that is 16. So 32 divided by 16 upon 48 divided by 16, which is equal to 2/3, which is equal to 2:3. Next, ratio of third and fourth quantity 17:210, which is equal to 70 upon 210. Divide numerator and denominator by highest common factor 70. 70 divided by 70 upon 210 divided by 70, which is equal to 1/3, which is the ratio is 1:3. Now the ratio is 2:3 and 1:3. Both ratios are different, not equal. So 30:48 not equal to 70:210. Therefore 32, 48, 70, 210 are not in proportion. Now question 2. Write true or false against each of the following statements. First, 16:24 as 20:30. Okay. So first we check the ratio of first two quantity 16:24. So 16 upon 24, which is equal to, divide numerator and denominator by highest common factor of 16 and 24, that is 8. So 16 divided by 8 upon 24 divided by 8, which is equal to 2 by 3. That is ratio is 2:3. Now second ratio of third and fourth quantity 20 upon 30, which is equal to 20 divided by 10 upon 30 divided by 10, which is equal to 2 by 3. So ratio is 2:3. So both ratios are same, so the quantity are in proportion. So given statement that 16:24 as 20:30, hence the statement is true because the given quantities ratios are equal and they are in proportion. It is right, so it is true. Now B, 21:6 proportion 35:10, that is both ratios are in proportion is given, so we have to check it is true or not. Now first ratio of 21:6, 21 upon 6, so divide numerator and denominator by highest common factor of 21 and 6, that is 3. So 21 divided by 3 upon 6 divided by 3, which is equal to 7 by 2. So ratio is 7:2. Now the ratio of third and fourth quantity 35 upon 10, which is equal to 35 divided by 5 upon 10 divided by 5, which is equal to 7 by 2, which is equal to 7:2. Both ratios are same. So given statement that the quantities are in proportion, it is true. So given statement is true. Now see, 12:18 proportion to 28:12. So ratio of first two quantity 12:18, so 12 upon 18, divide numerator and denominator by highest common factor of 12 and 18, that is 6. So 12 divided by 6, 18 divided by 6, which is equal to 2 by 3. So ratio is 2:3. Now 28 divided by 12, ratio of third and fourth quantity 28 divided by 12, divide numerator and denominator by 4. So 28 divided by 4 upon 12 divided by 4, which is equal to 7 by 3. Ratio is 7:3. Now the ratio is 2:3 and 7:3. So the quantities are not, the ratios are not equal. So the given statement that given quantities are in proportion is wrong. So it is false statement. Now D, 8:9 proportion to 24:7. Given that these four quantities are in proportion, we have to check the statement is true or not. 8:9 means 8 upon 9. Now 24:27 is 24 upon 27. Divide numerator and denominator by 3. 24 divided by 3, 27 divided by 3. So the ratio is 8 upon 9, which is equal to 8:9. Now the ratio of both the quantities is same, so that both quantities are in proportion. So the given statement is true. Now question number 3. Are the following statements true? First, 40% to 40% as to 200% equal to rupees 15 is to rupees 75. We have given the ratio of first two quantities equal to the ratio of other two quantities. We have to check that ratios is equal. If that equal, write true. If it's not same, write false. Okay. Now 40% to 200%. So 40 upon 200. So divide numerator and denominator by 40. So 40 divided by 40, 200 divided by 40, which is equal to ratio 1 by 5. So that ratio is 1:5. Now rupees 15 is to rupees 75. So rupees 15 is to rupees 75. So ratio is 15 upon 75. Divide numerator and denominator by 15. 15 divided by 15 upon 75 divided by 15, which is equal to 1 by 5. So ratio is 1:5. Now the ratio of first two quantities is 1:5 and ratio of third and fourth quantity is 1:5. Both ratios are same. So given statement is true. That is the true statement. Now B, 7.5 liter is to 15 liters equal to 5 kg is to 10 kg. We have to check these both ratios are same or not. Now 7.5 liters to 15 liters. So 7.5 upon 15, divide numerator and denominator by 7.5, you get the fraction 1 upon 2. So the ratio is 1:2. Now second ratio of 5 kg to 10 kg. 5 kg is to 10 kg is equal to 5 by 10, which is equal to 5 divided by 5 upon 10 divided by 5, which is equal to 1 upon 2. So ratio is 1:2. And given that both ratios are same, so they are same, so given statement is true. Now C, 99 kg is to 45 kg equals rupees 44 is to rupees 20. We have to check these both two ratios are same or not. Now 99 kg is to 45 kg. So 99 upon 45, which is equal to, divide numerator and denominator by highest common factor of 99 and 45, that is 9. So 99 divided by 9 upon 45 divided by 9, which is equal to 11 upon 5. So ratio is 11 by 5. Now rupees 44 is to rupees 20, which is equal to 44 divided by 20. So divide numerator and denominator by highest common factor of 44 and 20, that is 4. So 44 divided by 4 upon 20 divided by 4, which is equal to 11 by 5. So ratio is 11:5. So both ratios are equal. So given statement is true. They are same. So the statement is true. Now E. We skip D, which takes start directly E. 45 kilometer to 60 kilometer equal to 12 hours to 15 hours. Now 45 kilometer is to 60 kilometer, which is equal to 45 upon 60. Divide numerator and denominator by 15. 45 divided by 15, 60 divided by 15, which is equal to 3 by 4, which is equal to 3:4. Ratio is 3:4. Next 12 hours is to 15 hours. So 12 by 15, divide numerator and denominator by 3. So 12 by 15 is equal to 12 divided by 3 upon 15 divided by 3. So 4 upon 5, which is equal to 4:5. Now both the ratios are different, 3:4 and 4:5, and given that the ratio are equal, so given statement is wrong. So the ratio are not equal, so the statement is false. Okay. Now question number 4. Determine if the following ratios form a proportion. Also write the middle terms and extreme terms where the ratios form a proportion. First, 25 centimeter is to 1 meter and rupees 40 is to rupees 160. Here, first we have to check these terms form proportion or not. Proportion means we have to check they are the ratio of the first two quantities and third and fourth quantity is same or not. Now ratio of first two quantity, 25 centimeter as to 1 meter. Here 25 centimeter upon 1 meter, we have to convert both quantity in same unit. So we write in place of 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 25 centimeter upon 100 centimeter, which is equal to 25 upon 100. So divide numerator and denominator by highest common factor 25. So 25 divided by 25 upon 100 divided by 25, which is equal to 1 by 4. So ratio is 1:4. And the ratio of third and fourth quantity, that is rupees 40 upon rupees 160. So 40 upon 160 is equal to 40 divided by 40 upon 160 divided by 4, which is equal to 1 by 4 equal to 1:4. So ratio of the both quantity is same. Yes, 25 centimeters to 1 meter is equal to rupees 40 is to rupees 160. Ratio are same. If the ratios are same, then the quantities are in proportion. So 25 centimeters to 1 meter as rupees 40 is to rupees 160. So they use symbol of proportion. because 4 quantities that given are in proportion. Now middle terms nothing but the second and third term. Second terms is 1 meter and third term is rupees 40. So middle terms is 1 meter and rupees 40, and extreme terms means first term and fourth term. So 25 centimeter and rupees 160. So extreme terms are 25 centimeter and rupees 160. This is A. Now B, 39 liters is to 65 liters and 6 bottles to 10 bottles. Now the ratio of first two quantities, 39 liters upon 65 liters, that is 39 upon 65. Divide numerator and denominator by highest common factor of 39 and 65. So divide by 13. So 39 divided by 13, 65 divided by 13, which is equal to 3 by 5. So ratio is 3:5. Now the ratio of third and fourth quantity, 6 bottles to 10 bottles. So 6 bottles upon 10 bottles, which is equal to 6 by 10. Now divide numerator and denominator by highest common factor of 6 and 10, that is 2. So ratio is 3 by 5, that is 3:5. Now both the ratios are same. So 39 liters is to 65 liters, which is equal to 6 bottles is to 10 bottles. Ratio are same, so the quantities are in proportion. So here we use the symbol of proportion. So first two quantities proportion to other two quantities. Now middle terms. Middle terms means first term, second term, third term and fourth term. Okay. Now middle terms means second term and third term. So 65 liters and 6 bottles. And the extreme terms means first term 39 liters and fourth term 10 bottles. So extreme terms are 39 liters and 10 bottles. So this is about exercise 12.2. Complete it in your notebook.